Your mid-year reset for the best summer yet starts right now. July is the perfect time to do a mid-year reset because you can reflect on the last 6 months of the year, you can adjust, you can release what happened in the last 6 months, and then start making new habits now and kind of recalibrate what you want out of this year. The benefits of a mid-year reset are to help you refocus on what you actually want, because those plans in January might not have actually been aligned with where you want to go or other circumstances that have now come up. Become more organized by reconnecting with your vision, and then celebrate your accomplishments as you move into the next 6 months of this year. So here are the 5 steps that you're gonna use to reset your life in 2026. Hello, my name is Marissa. I'm your multi-passionate creative best friend, helping you build a creative life one hobby, habit, and income stream at a time. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. So let's dive into your mid-year reset. First up is to analyze. I want you to look back at how far you've come this year. So whether or not you go month by month by month, or you simply just sit down, have a journal entry, and just analyze what happened, where you went, things that came up that were unexpected, things that felt good, accomplishments that you've already made, steps that you have done to achieve your goals, or maybe there's a goal that just never even came to fruition. You just thought about it in January and just hucked it out, haven't touched it since. Ask yourself why. And so doing this every once in a while, and you can do these during a monthly reset, but it's especially beneficial to do it now so that you can kind of like refocus and reconnect with that big vision that you want for your life and really focus in on the next like 3 to 6 months of this year. Step 2 in your mid-year reset is going to be to visualize. This is the fun part. Pull out a vision board, create a new vision board. I have a blog post on if you're feeling stuck, create your summer 2026 vision board. Any vision board will do, just to kind of like reconnect and revitalize where you see yourself going. And the thing is if the vision board you made in January, or if you haven't made one before, this can be anything. You can reconnect, you can change, you can shift at any point. So say thank you for everything that you wanted to do, say thank you for the things that you strived for, and then let it go. Because now is the time where you're gonna reconnect with what you actually desire. And that might have shifted from January to now. This is the place where you get to have fun, think big, shoot for the moon, and just bring, like, what is your dream life? Whether it is 1 year away or 20 years away, what would that look like? Because what I realize is that being somebody who I've procrastinated, and I'm trying not to label myself as a procrastinator anymore because I will just not do things. And so what I realized was that there was like a thought experiment that I did is like, if my dream life is 5 years from today, like exactly 5 years, and I was told that it was gonna come to fruition, no worries, like it was going to come true in 5 years to the day, but I would have to start now. Or, because if it were me and it was like, hey, 5 years, my dreams are coming true, I would procrastinate for 4 years and then panic on year 5. But the only way that your dream life is guaranteed is if you take small intentional action every single day until 5 years from now. And then your dream life is there. Would you do it? Would you take action, or would you procrastinate? Because I realized that I would procrastinate. If there was a guarantee that my dream life was gonna come on a certain date and a certain time, I wouldn't actually start changing anything right now. I'd wait for that day and expect it to fall in my lap, when that is just not reality. So the visualization section is very important in order to truly just broaden your horizons, look at that big picture, and just feel rejuvenated, excited, and happy to like having it on, whether it's in your Pinterest board or you actually cut it out on a paper. Seeing it is just so good. I love it so much. So step number 3 is to conceptualize. Now that you've had that big vision that can be slightly delusional and it might be 20 years down the road, but you're really connected with where you want your life to go, this step is where you pull pieces of that into your current reality. Because like I said, you have to take small, daily, intentional actions in order to get to that big dream. Now, some of your goals are gonna come to life within the next 3 months, or maybe in the next 6 months, or maybe it's going to be 10 years from now. You can't guarantee your timeline or the time frame, but you can control your daily actions. So this is the part where you have to blend that delusion with your reality. What do you actually have capacity for when it comes to the goals that you have in mind, the dream life that you want to achieve? Normally what happens, and I feel like a lot of people feel this way when they make the vision board, they feel like it's too far, like it's just delusional. It's like, there's no way, that's not gonna happen. And so as you start pulling apart your vision board and you're like, like, okay, so I can see doing that small habit and I can do that small habit. Your comfort zone is going to try to make it impossible. It's gonna say, well, that's pointless. Why do I have to do that every day right now? I don't wanna do that, because your comfort zone where you are now is not actually trying to keep you comfortable. It's just trying to keep you in the status quo, even though if you're miserable right now, that's your status quo. So every time you push out, think of elastic band trying to pull you back in. And so as you stretch, you wanna snap that elastic so that you can stay here. You gotta pull it apart, but you have to be willing to push past that resistance until it snaps and you can keep moving into the next kind of phase of life, into the next moment, the next goal, the next thing. So you have to challenge your way of thinking. Why can't you have that job or that relationship or that financial abundance or the career path that you've decided to switch at even though you're in your mid-30s and you're like, what the heck, why am I changing my career? Change your career. And if the idea of like dreaming this big is freaking you out and you're like, it's not possible, never gonna happen, you will need to look into your thought patterns and your limiting beliefs. I do have blog posts on both of these. I will put the titles on the screen and I will link them down below, but you need to start catching those thoughts and being like, no, thank you. I actually am going to strive for that. It's gonna be uncomfortable, it's gonna be hard. I'm not gonna like every single moment of it, but if that is something that I want, I'm gonna go for it. So for this section, I have 5 questions that you're to ask yourself to conceptualize your dream life. Okay, step 4 is to prioritize. So now that you have your vision, you've conceptualized, you've picked it apart and you've put it into your reality, just a small facet of it. And conceptualization is where you are going to find your daily habits, okay? So for me, I wanna be a published author. I'm on draft 4. My daily habit is sitting down to edit every single day. I have to open up a manuscript, I have to set a timer for at least 30 minutes in that chapter, in that moment, every single day. That is my daily habit that is connected to my big goal. I do have a whole video on doing just this that I will put up here and link down below as well. Now that you have your daily habits, you have to prioritize your day. So time audit, look at where your time is going and see where you can put in your daily habits right now. Could you wake up 10 minutes early to start journaling because you want to feel more like emotionally regulated and to start a journaling practice? Maybe on your lunch break, instead of just sitting in your car scrolling your phone, you go for a walk to get your steps in. You want to read some more. So maybe on your drive to work, you listen to an audiobook. And lastly is to adapt. How I view habits, routines, and systems. Once again, I have a YouTube video, I'm linking it down below. Habits are just daily tasks that you want to accomplish, that you want to do repetitively until it becomes second nature. The routine that you build is going to be made of those tasks and those habits. So a morning routine can have 2 to 5 to 10 things. A night routine can also have those things. A workout routine, a business routine, a journaling routine. You can have all of these habits within your routine bucket, depending on what you want to do. As you adapt, you're adapting your routines to fit your life. So where are you going to do your habits? Where are you going to execute your habits? And so as you start this new routine, you prioritize these habits, your comfort zone is going to start fighting you at every step. So for example, prioritizing an early morning routine when you hate waking up might not be ideal for you because you're not a morning person, but if you can get up 30 minutes early to do a 10-minute stretch or a 5-minute breath work exercise, you're going to fight it. Your brain's gonna be like, no, hit snooze, I don't want to, but you're gonna have to push past that. However, you're not going to sometimes. Your comfort zone is going to win, but it is trying to battle perfectionism and let that go while you're building these new habits, because you are not going to be perfect. It's not linear. You don't go step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, habit built. It is try, fall, try, fall back, try again, and so on and so forth. So you need to adapt this current version of you that wants that dream life by adopting the characteristics and the mindset of that person. Now is the time to reconnect with that vision, reset for the rest of the year, and have fun building the dream life and connecting with your goals. So that is everything that I have for you in this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit like. You can also subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my videos. I will see you in the next one. Bye.